First, I was the voice of the talking Christmas tree. I was 5 years old, and this allowed me to crouch under Miss Prescott's desk and also to read my script because nobody could see me. Years later, when I played judges, for example, in Movies of the Week, I could also have my script on the desk and look like I was consulting my notes. It was great. Then in high school, I was Mr. Manners, and I was opening doors and pressing the water fountain for girls and doing everything very nice and dressed like Joe College. And this did the circuit of all the high schools, and it was very sugary, and I'm sure that the students laughed their heads off. In college, I was in a little comedy called Ici on parle français, and then in a spoof of a Gilbert and Sullivan show, and that was great fun. When my son was about 10, he said he wanted to audition for the musical Oliver, which I had already played in. I played Fagin, and he wasn't sure what he wanted to play. So I sat him down, and we listened to some of the music, and I had the musical score with me. And I said, why don't you learn Oliver's lovely song, Where is Love? And, of course, the Dodgers' big song, Consider Yourself at Home, and so on. And a week later, he came back, and he said, you know, Dad, I'm not going to do the Oliver song because I'm much more mischievous. I'm more like the Dodger. He got the part, of course, and he killed. He was sensational. The best director in town stopped me at an evening. I was out somewhere, and she said, you know, David, I just saw your son do the Dodger in Oliver, and I think he was better than Jack Wilde in the movie Proud Father or what. I pushed my daughter to study piano, and the more I insisted, the more she resisted. So soccer, baseball, criminology, finance, whatever your kids want to study, well, that's just fine. At one point, my daughter said she wanted to shift from her career as a stockbroker to real estate, and I introduced her to a friend of mine who was one of the great real estate people in the city, for sure, had made a fortune. And afterwards, Eileen said, you know, David, your daughter really shows up. Another great compliment. Well, I was kind of a lousy father in many, many ways, too horrifying for words, but at least in this area, I got it right. Pickle. Encourage your kids, and then get the hell out of the way.